So boom, boom. We're back. We're back, ladies and gents. You know, I've got a show face. What is that? What is that? What is that in there? Oh, I'm acting slow. It's been the comments are meant to be in. There's no one in here. But I tell you what, tell you what I did go and do. I tell you what I did go and do. I went against my principles. And I let a couple of men twist my arm. Yep. You heard that right. I let a couple of men twist my arm and made me get this thing. They made me get this thing. So, little private joke. Clee's laughing at. Let me send this. Let me send this into the group just in case someone wants to come in. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm live now. Feel free. Okay, boom. I've let them know. Let them know I'm live. I've let them know I'm live. Let's see. Let's see which one of these skunks decide to turn up. More than likely. It just depends on what time of day it is for cleaning it. Charlie boy, this is what I'm saying, baby. I let a couple of men twist my arm. If you know Louis Silo, Els, he twisted my arm. The one that does the up the arse pod with me when he decides to turn up. But yeah, he twisted my arm. I went against my principles because usually I wait till Christmas when it goes down to 15 to 20 buff and I get the game. But this year I said, boom. When I saw it was 70 buff, I said, nah, I'm not doing that. And then Els sent me a link to a £20 discount. I said, yeah, I'm involved. I'm involved. I'm involved. I'm involved. I'm involved. So I got involved. I'm semi regret it, semi don't regret it because I need them peace. I need them peace. But you also need to have some fun in life. This is a bit of fun. So I think my team is Cargill Doff 413. I think I'll find it out today and I'll let you man know and I'll post it up on the IG and on the shorts. Got my son to get my son to add you. Yeah, get your boy on Charlie boy. I'll show him what I'm going. I'll give him a whooping. Listen, I bet your boy uses he uses the analog sticks, doesn't he? Just I'm saying he's a child, bro. He's a child. Only kids use an analog stick. See me, I'm a big man. I use the D-pad. Pause. Thumbs are seasoned. They're seasoned. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't even need training these things. The calluses are already set in. So man, just do you know what I mean? I can like a match with these things. You get me? Man, you ready? So I've also been persuaded to do what is it? Pro clubs? Is it pro clubs? I'm sounding like an old man. And the irony is, I was a gamer. They used to cuss me in school and say, "Oh, you all you're going to do is be a gamer." But there was no gamer. There was no such thing as a gamer back then. Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, I thought I was going to be in the games industry, but then I found out I was all this maths and coding and science. I was like, oh my god, I've just got the ideas for the games, and I like playing games. I like, you know what I mean? I love the games. I was always on the computer games. I'm gonna have a resurgence in my 40s. Watch. See what I'm saying? You're a child, Charlie, but your first FIFA, I was in your game, bruv. If you go back and check World Cup 98, the FIFA one, yeah, you'll see Peter Cargill. That's my cousin. It's my dad's nephew. He passed away, unfortunately. He became the coach, I think, for Jamaica. And he had an accident and he died in a car crash. Two men, I think, passed away out of everyone on the bus. It was crazy. But yeah, Peter Cargill, he was in the World Cup 98 for Jamaica, for the reggae boys. That's heritage, baby. That's heritage. You know, Zimmy. I remember Lee trying to laugh at me because he went, "Oh, your name's Cargill, isn't it?" And they were laughing. They go, "Oh, you, World Cup, Jamaica." I was like, "Yeah, it's my cousin." They're like, "Oh, yeah." But now Lee wants to eat out of my backside again. What's he saying? I'm still working as I'm off from tomorrow for a week. Ooh. Okay, we'll do a morning show then, Clee. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, back to the football. Let's get back to the reality of football, guys. It's been a nothing week, really, hasn't it? What's this? I'll give you that claim of fame. Hey, isn't it Cargill? It's never a claim of fame. My claim of fame is me, baby. Remember, I used to be a gigs photographer. Remember, I worked for Graham Daly. Remember, I was Emily Sanders' photographer. Come on, man. That's two heavy hitters, as it is. Three heavy hitters, including Graham Daly. I also worked with DJ AG. Zimmy. Come on, come on. And Black the Ripper. That's five. That's five. Not even to mention my other bag of Sophie Faith, Coops, Talos, the producer, Jerome Thomas. You get me, Camille man. Jesus, that's 10. That's five. That's five stocks. Five plus five makes five. Bombara. And then there's Cheeky Sport. Anyway, back to the Arsenal. It's been a nothing week, really. There's nothing to talk about. Arsenal went about their business. I see man trying to create narratives, trying to make up narratives, and talk about Arteta's a lunatic. Well, it was Richard Keys mainly. Do you know what I mean? Then people get upset because people are saying Arsenal favourites for the Champions League and whatever in the league. It's all false narrative. What we should be talking about really is Liverpool's failings, back to back losses for Liverpool. I might even do a video on that tomorrow on why I think Liverpool have drifted from last year's title winning philosophy. It's for many a reason. Obviously, we know what the reasons are. But I'll delve into that tomorrow. I think I should, because you know the next five fixtures. Arsenal got West Ham on the weekend. We should beat West Ham. We're not entitled, but we should beat West Ham. Then you got Liverpool v Chelsea. And I know there's no Cold Palmer. And I know Chelsea are shy at the back. And I know that Liverpool's main strength is their attack against that real weak defence. But saying that, Liverpool's defence isn't all that itself right now. So Chelsea can get at them, I hope. Because they're at home, at Stamford Bridge. It should be a Chelsea win. It should be again. Arsenal go top. Then I don't even know about the fixtures after that. But I know that I think we got Fulham, which is a tricky game. But again, we shouldn't. Arteta needs to get it right. We shouldn't be losing to Fulham. Arsenal are too good, too equipped to be losing to teams now. We should go on a crazy run, and it should be sustained for it should be a boring league. We should make this a boring league and just win. We should be winning a lot of games. A lot of people will be surprised. I don't know what narratives they're going to make up, but I mean, they're going to make up some sort of narrative. Hopefully, we can get our full strength team out at some point, because that would be nice. And to have a run of games with the full strength team, then you really see us flourish. I mean, geez Louise. I know I'm waxing lyrical here, and I'm a journalist first and foremost. Yeah, so I'm just giving you this from my journalistic point of view. It's not this is not subjective. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, Sorry, this is not objective. No, no, sorry. It's subject. I was correct. It's not subjective. I can give objective views like this one as a journalist. Anyway, but back to Liverpool. What I will say is, though, in regards to Liverpool, um, they lost to Gala, because we've got to talk about the game, because we didn't speak about it. I didn't get to do it live yesterday. They lost to Gala. That's not good, because that is back-to-back losses. They got Chelsea on the weekend, so who knows? That could be three losses in a row, which is Ruben Amorim territory. If if we're gonna be honest, to lose three in a row, that's Ruben territory. I'm not saying it's Ruben-esque, it's Ruben territory. Um, so if Liverpool continue that run of form, then who knows? If we talk about Man City now, because we didn't get to speak about them either, they dropped. No, they drew yesterday, didn't they? With Monaco, which is concerning. Not concerning for me, but as a journalist, it's concerning. From a Man City point of view, it is very concerning that They had the whole of last year to write off, and they've come back this season, and there's still some jittery moments. But obviously, it's early days, early doors, so they need to gel. What is this? This is where Arsenal need to show title winning credentials, facts, by going on a run, facts, and beating these middle of the park teams. We know Arsenal can do it against. This is all fucking facts. Apart from we can do it against the small boys, but we tend to slip up, obviously, because there's more games to play against a small boy. So you're going to slip up against one or two. That's where you're more than likely to lose games, but you shouldn't. At this juncture, 7 seasons in, all the money in the world, no pressure really. I can't see why we shouldn't win the league. Everything's stacked in his favour. Um, whether you like it or not, to have um, that level of cohesiveness for that long at the top level, um, come on, man, you got to bring home the bacon, innit? Like when they said he's building, and Omri said that it's a tall building. Um, he was right in saying that. There was some validity in that, because to go this long, like if you gave Jurgen Klopp a billion buff, 7 seasons with no, you know what I mean, no one on his back, he's gonna, you know what I mean, he's gonna have brought Arsenal home at least 3 trophies, as well as them charity shields. Do you know what I'm saying? Three on top of the FA Cup is what I'm saying, at least. Because to go this long, and you can't. I don't know how you justify going 7 seasons without a trophy. Do you know what I mean? Of any note, that's crazy. So to be in your 8th season, and we're saying, yeah, trust the like, that's bonkers. Like something has to give, even if it's the League Cup. It's not going to suffice me, but the league. Do you know what I mean? At least you have something on the table. You can say, okay, in 7 seasons you've won. You won one FA Cup, one League Cup, 2 Charity Shields. You finished second 4 years in a row. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you made the Champions League final. You made the FA Cup final. Let's just say. Then you go, okay, you know what I mean. You go again. You can justify that, but to go empty-handed and make finals and lose it, you can't do that. Good win. On to the next one. Bye, Chris. We need to talk about the Glock. Yes, we should. Yes, we can. He's more like a replica, not a Desert Eagle. It's more like a replica, not a Desert Eagle. How could you tell from the serial number scratched out on the side, or the fact that it says Desert Eagle? Let me tell you something. We've got a bad man striker in terms of someone that needs to be fed. We saw when he gets fed how dangerous he is. He did make the first goal, to be fair, because look how dangerous he was. You know what I mean? Muscled off 2 men, got the shot off, and it was there for Martinelli. I'm happy Martinelli didn't intervene earlier. Good on him. He held his held the line. Boom. That's cool. That's what we want. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. If he ain't gonna score, he's got to create the havoc to make the goals. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's doing. So I'm happy with the Glock. It's only a matter of time till he gets some service, baby. He'll score in the next game. He'll score against West Ham. He'll get 2 against West Ham. And then he'll have 5 goals in 7 games. Say something. Do you know what I mean? Just because now everything's scrutinized to the minute fart. A man farts in the wrong direction and people are not having it. So we have to just you know what? I see something today, and and I heard someone say it the other day, and they go, Henri would have been a 007. And yeah, he would have. Dennis Bergkamp would have been a 007. I think, yeah, he would have been. Do you know what I'm saying? And look how their careers ended up. Look how Henri ended up at Arsenal in terms of being the greatest ever goal scorer, winning 4 golden boots in that process. Do you know what I mean? Not bad for some of that was a 007. Not bad. Hold on, I'll send it to you, bro. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. I've got something for you guys. I've got something. We got something. We got something. I got something for you guys. Just hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Someone wants to talk to realness, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see how serious man is. But yeah, back to the Glock. I think the Glock with it depends on how Nathan. It all depends on how we deploy Odegaard and Eze. That will unlock the Glock, if I'm honest. But then there's also Zubimendi. So I mean, we have options, but who is the best suited? And I know he's going to do this whole options game to game thing, like we're bloody like it's American football. Here you go, guys. We got someone here. We got Uncle Main is here. Jeez Louise, what are you saying, geezer?
Like, bro, I ain't done this in so long, bro.
Where
Can
are
you not
you?
hear
Where are
me?
you? Yeah, where are
I'm on
you?
a train. I'm on a train home, geez.
Jesus, what you take public transport?
Of course I do, bruv. Of course I do.
Nah, they've got you taking public transport like that. Nah.
I can't, listen, I'm coming in from the city, you know what I mean? I
Get
can't
get
get
me
a
on
car.
get me on the blower. Get me on the blower to Big Mike. He can't have you on public transport like that. Jesus.
So what was you talking about on here then?
They were just talking nonsense about Arsenal and the Glockerers right now. But with you, we can talk Saka here. Did you see Shea Gunner's last video?
Bro, you can't. Yeah. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. But you can't. This is why I can't come on live with you because I can't have the people knowing that I love Shane Gunner and these things, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's man of God. It's man of God. It's different. It's different.
It's different. Two brothers of God, brothers in
Yeah,
Christ.
exactly. And did you see their foot stance as well? Both they had the foot stance in the same thing. Hey,
Bro said, my initials are EE. Of course, I
eat,
have
eat.
good service. Said, nah, honestly, big up Shane Gunner, man.
That was my line. That was my line.
Nah,
Still, yeah. They're two Nigerian brothers.
big up Shane Gunner. He's the best, man. He's the best. You know what it is? That's good energy around the club. You know what I mean? It's not like
Hey,
my
we
club. That's
need
good
that.
energy around the
We
club.
need that. Sign him up. Arsenal need to
Yeah.
sign him up.
It's funny because the fans are enjoying.
Everyone loves it, man. They love it. Hey, you are cracking up. It's like he's at home, innit? It's like Big J's at home, guys. This is how his home connection is. It's the same thing. Look. He's just stuck, smiling away. Someone screenshot that. Hey, let me get the screenshot. Here. Look at this guy. He's Joker Smoker. Yeah, you got to love Charlotte. You got to love Unks. You know, he come on to show love. Do you know what I mean? You got to yeah. Look, his Wi-Fi still hasn't improved. More money. More money, more success. But you see, that's a man that don't spend money. See, that's a good man. It's a good. He still takes public transport. Hey, Big Mike, listen, if you ever catch hold of this, Big Mike, someone said this to Big Mike, you can't let Charlotte be taking public transport, bro. That's like Saka taking public transport, taking the 144 to Wood Green. No. You got to protect man at all costs. Big up Big J. Big up Big J. He's saying, Jack, jump on. I'm on live. He said he's on live. Is he on live? Big J's giving me jokes. He's giving it. Big J's Wi-Fi as bad as it was before. Use some of that murky P, brother. The prodigal uncle has returned. Charlotte J. Yeah, Big Mike. That's a VOJ. should be pushing a yes, a Euros. Well, maybe not a Euros. Yeah, that's a bit too far. Actually, no, you know what? You're right. You're right. It should be pushing a Euros. Look, he's back in. He's back in to talk Euros. Look.
What did you say? What did you say?
The
You know
people are
it.
saying you should be in a Euros by now. They're saying that Murky P should be putting you in a
You know,
Euros, my friend.
you lot trying to. I see what you man. You man are trying to get me. What's it? Robbed. I see what you know. I see what you lot
No,
are on.
no, 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 no. We said you don't spend the money like that. You're not like that. You're a man that gives to the charity. That's why you're doing the public transport thing. We stated this, but that's why you're still. That's why your Wi-Fi's still poor. Look, has he paused again, guys? Please tell me he has. Look. It's the facial expressions that he gives that he's left. They're the
No,
best.
I'm just a humble brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying.
Oh,
Look,
is it?
look.
They say, you know, it's actually mad because I can't read the chat. Hold on, let me see
Look,
if I find this.
if Big J doesn't fix his Wi-Fi, please kick him out. Look.
No, no.
Yeah,
You know, what it is. Let me leave. Let me leave.
these men are
I'm
tired
gonna
of your
drop the code.
Wi-Fi, bro. They're tired
No,
of your
no,
Wi-Fi
my
already.
wife, my Wi-Fi is crazy, bro. You don't can't check my Wi-Fi, you know. But let me leave. I'm gonna when I jump off. If you're still on,
Say that more, say that more, say that
I'll
more, say that more.
jump
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
on.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
was laughing. I logged on YouTube.
Oh, when you see it was live. Listen, I try to go live every day. I try to. At one point, I was going live twice, three times a day. But you know how it gets with the family, right, and work. You know how it gets. I don't know if you're even hearing this, Charlotte, but you know, it's my agony aunt. I love this brother. You know, you got to love a Charlotte. You always need to have a Charlotte in your camp, guys. You always need one. Yeah, Big Mike. That's a vial for real, for real. Big J left cheeky, like Fergie left United. Stand by your manager. I, I'm trying to keep you safe and off pub. Innit? I'm trying to keep him off the roads and off the out them trenches, brother. Come on, man. Big Mike needs to run up the thing. Big Mike, get him out of public transport. Or at least security on public transport. Man, you gotta love Charlotte. You gotta love Charlotte. That's a good brother, you know. Trying to keep the numbers up, trying to keep it going. He says, look, oh come on. He knows. 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 People want to hear from him. People want to hear from Whack. They want to hear from Jike. All of a sudden these men don't want to do it's the irony is these men was all pushing me at the end to let's do it. And I was like, what is this Zoom thing? What is this? It's not the sign. It's not the shine. More for me. Yeah, he's good. He's good people. He's a good man. He's a family man. Even when I first met him, I knew this guy was a good man. I just knew. As soon as I met Charlotte, I said, it's a good brother. It's a good brother. You man had something special. Don't say that to me, Charlie boy. Don't say that. You had something special. No, it was. It was pre-COVID as well. So a lot of things after COVID. Do you know what I mean? It was a new world, and it was time for new people to come true. And not that we was any sort of veterans, but because if we continued, it'd still be a massive. It'll be massive. But we was just on the breakthrough in a saturated market. And when you're on the breakthrough and then there's a break in the breakthrough, you know what I mean? We didn't survive. Others did. Others survived and flourished. We didn't because we had a lot of we was very privileged to tell you the truth. We came at it from a privileged standpoint. There's levels to the thing, but we was very privileged because we had Rinse, we had the cheeky sport with Joel and Dave and them man, like the brand itself. Well, that's fantastic. We could get guests in, It did. I don't think it cost a penny to do the rinse thing. I think it was a collaboration. Fantastic. Do you know what I mean? So you're coming at it from a privileged standpoint. Then you've got people that have had to steal and borrow money together to make their thing. Do you know what I mean? So they're doing it in a basement somewhere or in someone's kitchen, or they managed to rent out a room. So they were more resourceful than man at this point. Not to say man's not resourceful, but at that point, from coming from a privileged point, from being shoved into it at a privileged point, because we've done all the grind. So I'm not going back to doing the grind after I've done the grind, which was a mistake. My ego was in the way. Because like, no, I was like, how many more years am I going to grind? So well, I'm not sure if it was my ego. It's just where I was at a point. Like, how much more am I going to grind at this, or grind in general? But the grind never stops, guys. It never stops. Even when you think you've made it to the top, the grind still continues. You just got more money in your bank, and then it's up to you how you spend the money. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it? The real football thicko triple threat is Big J, Kendog, and Marv Akeem is a lost cause. Real talk, bro. COVID saved Big J's shoulder from getting torn out of its socket. Hey, listen, I miss them days, bro. I miss them days. I do it now at work. Even at work, I do it. I do it to people. I'm just shaking people as I'm talking to them. I don't know what it is. It's tactile, isn't it? I'm tactile. It's how you get the emphasis and you get to feel what man is thinking, or get a glimpse of what man is thinking or feeling. Alright, let me bust you, man, on something. You know, I don't say it too loud, but I went and done a madness. I went and done a madness. Um, I don't know what you man know about Pokemon. See Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta be the very best. But no one ever was. Boom, boom, boom. So you know what I went and done? I went and bought a Charizard thing. I don't want to tell the missus because it hasn't arrived yet. And I don't know what I'm going to say when it arrives. And again, I regret it. See, when I was telling you about the money thing, I regret it. I'm going to done two madnesses this month, and that's it. I'm fogged. I'm actually fogged. I went and done and bought this thing and the Charizard thing. Because someone at work gassed me and said to me, you keep holding this. In a year or two, it'll be worth this. I said, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. So yeah, I got a whisper because the missus, she hears this and it's all mad, brother. It's all mad. It's all mad. She's going to be forgiving for you, me bruv. Initially. But when the price goes up, brother. It's not like I got the plea to do it, but I just had a madness and I said, you know what? I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna try a thing. You gotta try things. You're never gonna get out of the trenches if you don't try a thing. And this is a calculated thing, I think. Because I've been at a Pokemon since I was 16, 15. 15? 15! That's a long time ago. That's over 20 years ago. Bomber, Ross, Clark, Pussy Clark, Six Ross, Clark, Eggs. Ay, 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 ay. We need Cheeky Sport and Football Fico collab. It will be like X-Men meets Avengers. I can't wait for that, by the way. Who said that? Was that you, Nathan? We do need that, but I can't wait for that's going to be fucking fantastic. Or we could just do a Robert Downey Jr. thing and we can just morph Cheeky Sport into Football Fico and then Bob's your uncle. You know, is it me? Now, you better hope that card, the pre-trip. Listen, brother, it's not even just a card, Charlie boy. It's not even just a card, bro. It's a card and a figure. So it's the figurine, the Charizard figurine. And it's in a box and then things like that. So when I get it, I'm not even going to open it. Fuck, brother. It's going to stay sealed. You have to put it in a black bag or something. But I don't know. But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's all about it. It's not even just a card thing. Anyway, because you know why? Because some guy at work bought a card, yeah. He went abroad, bought a card, because he does this thing. But he went abroad, he just went abroad. And then he saw the thing in the shop. He said, well, this is like €8. He was like, both. Boom. Bought a pack. In the pack there's what, 7 to 10 cards. My man put one on the vintage thing or whatever the thing is. He put one on the thing. And the thing said, yeah, that car's worth 80 buff. Huh? Well, I got a pack of 7 to 10 cards that I bought for 8 buff. And one of them was worth 80 buff. Sold. I said, nah. I said, let me get involved. I need this. And then I was thinking, I've got a family member that does this who's also abroad, but he's buying the cards from abroad, so he's getting them cheaper. They're getting 2006. You can't get 2006 cards in England at that price, that retail price. It's crazy. Imagine Joaquin, Moody Marv. I would love to listen. I would love, but I'll tell you something, Nathan. Watching Wakeem go against Marvelous Marv with Ken Dog, because Ken Dog will be back in Wakeem, would be a sight to see. Yeah? But it would take some time for that to happen. I feel. I say time; it could happen within the first episode. Knowing Marv will get rattled. But I think the first episode they won't be on best behavior. Second episode, you'll see 1 or 2 snide digs. Third, fourth, fifth, it'll be ongoing, but it'll have to be consistent. But if it was in the studio, it'll be even better. It'll be even better. It would be sick in the studio. Trust me. That would be sick. I'm fully with you, broski, but I already know for lashes, the missus is going to give you thoughts and prayers. Thank you, broski. Thank you, broski. It's coming next week. This is what happens when you have a Jamaican fag. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. And you know why I did it? Because he gassed me at work. I checked it and I was like, whoa, I'm buying this thing. Don't care what the price is. It was like 70 buff. Again, madness. I ain't got the P to even spend. And then they said you can only buy 1 per customer and you can't reserve it. You have to go. So I was like, I can't, I'm working. So I had to let that one go. Went home, checked it again. No more, done. So I was like, okay, pissed. Well, let me check. Let me check Amazon. Amazon they had one, but it was 100 buff. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I went to do it and I said, nah. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And then I tapped in to see the value of it, and then that one popped up for 75 buff. I said, wait. So I pulled the trigger. I was hoping it was going to fall through, but it didn't. We went through first time. But I will tell you this now. Like Arsenal, that Charizard will appreciate. They will win me the league. Just like the Arsenal. At the end, come May, it'll be worth 500 buff. So really, I should buy another 2 if I feel that's the case. All right, wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Hey, Millie, baby, what you saying? Yeah, Chris. Listen, baby, see this jacket, baby. This jacket too hard. I'm gonna get one more jacket. I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get the Champions League. I think it's the Champions League thing. I'm gonna get it. I don't know when. When next paycheck, I'm gonna get it. I'm not buying no more. I said no more computer games. That's it. Tell a lie. Tell a lie. One more computer game, but I'm gonna buy at Christmas. Tell a lie. 2 more computer games because I need to get a Switch. I need to get a Switch, and I need to get Metal Gear for Christmas. How am I gonna do all that? I ain't got enough P. Not enough P, bruv. No, I'll do it, but I'll be broke. You're finished. I'm slapped up. I'm gonna be slapped up. I'll be back against the wall. Do you know what I mean? And then you get stressed. What's the point of doing that? There's no point. Pissed. Pissed. But this jacket's too heavy, bro. It's a talking point. People, look, teachers were stopping me today talking to me, but maybe 'cause I had a haircut as well. Because when I was looking like a madness the other day, no one wanted to talk to me, bro. It was all crazy. It was all looking crazy, you get me? But now man's had a little trim and them thing there, isn't it? So it's just a normal thing. So, man, you know, I gotta make sure people see this thing, bro. I gotta walk up in there and ask them the jacket, you know what I'm saying? Because this thing is wavy, because wait. This was money well spent. This one, I wasn't upset. Just wicked. And you know what? As well, the material is also lush. Which usually when I get their jackets here, 'cause I bought one in about 3 years. 'Cause I think I bought four and on the trot on the bounce. And one of them was so heavy. It was a turquoise thing with a gold trimming. My mum messed up the badge though, so I was pissed. I can't even wear it no more. Gutted Metal Gear. What's that Metal Gear though? Gotta get that for Crimbo in it. I have to really in it. Metal Gear. It's got to be the Christmas thing. I want Metal Gear and Mario Kart for Christmas, bro. And a Switch. I don't know what I'm playing at because I don't buy things. I stopped buying things. I bought things in a long time. Talking 3, 4 years, maybe longer, maybe 10 years. Like on a spree. I haven't done that in about 12 years. So I feel uneasy when I make purchases. I feel very uneasy giving away P. It's like wow, especially now that it's weird. When I was doing photography, I was just spending money out of my ass. But as a postie and getting the consistent money, not as much as the photography, but it's more consistent than the photography. Although the photography was consistent, it just wasn't consistent. I didn't know what day I was getting paid, but it was consistent. Do you know what I mean? But it was just I didn't have a consistent day of getting paid, which was the ball ache. Especially when you got a mortgage or whatever you need to pay, something's got to get paid off, and you're like, yeah, I'm getting paid in 3 days' time. Can you hold that bill, or is that not possible? No, that's not possible, bro. Okay. My hearties. Anyway, guys, I tried to wait for Big J as long as possible, but I'm going to log off. I'm going to try and get Charlotte on tomorrow. I'm going to say to him, bro, come on tomorrow morning, bro. Just a quick thing. When he's at home, he'll be at home tomorrow morning. So I've got to time my gym session and get it right. Anyway, guys, over and out. I've had a good one. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, yeah. Cargill Doff. Cargill Doff 413. Cargill Doff. I'm going to put it. I'm going to do a tin. I'm going to do a tin. Anyway, love, love, love. Love, 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 love.